So John, a lot of the time my audience are asking me the question, because, you know, I tell you, one of my audience members said there's an agent who'll sell my property for free, Glenn. What should I do? Should I go with that guy? You know, what's your take on fees? Because everything from free through to 3 or 4%, there's such a variation. You know, aren't all agents the same?
It's interesting, you know, like the way I look at it is that, ironically enough, is that it may look good on the cover that the guy would do it for free. The irony of it is, though, is that he may not actually be the cheapest agent at the end of the day, because if...
How do you get cheaper than free, mate?
Well, that's a damn good question. So, but what I mean by that is that if you've got a free agent, right? Let's just say, for example,
they're not all free. I get that. It's an isolated incident.
So say, well, let's what we call discount agencies in our area. You know, basically they'll come in. Their major selling point is, look, we'll get your deal done for X amount of dollars. Hence, you know, no worries. So we call that a discount agency. What the thing is you have to consider, though, is that, that may be $5,000 at the end of the day. But the question you need to ask then is that, okay, what actual end result have they got for the sale price of your home? Because if your house is worth, $300,000, just say a fair market price, right? And a discount agency brings in a contract for $290,000, you're like, oh, sweet, that's close. Oh, I've heard the market these days is pretty hard, so I guess that's a pretty good result. But then if you actually went with an agent who engaged with quality marketing and had good negotiation skills and a network of people to invite to your home straight off the bat, and they were able to negotiate to $315,000 for you, and let's just say the commission was 3%, so it might you might cost $10,000 to $12,000, right? What's the better net result? Because you've got $280 in one pocket. Then it cost you $5,000, so $275, or it's actually the second agents charge you $12,000, but you've got $320. So your net result is an extra $20,000.
Yeah, understood.
And I know those numbers aren't right, but I'm not very good at maths off the bat, so you have to forgive me. But, so hopefully your viewers can get a bit of paper or something,
Understood. Well, I did hear the great man John McGregor once say that the cheapest agent is the best. The guy who can get you the most money, so I understand that.
Absolutely.
But why would the guy do it for free in the first place? What do you think would be his rationale for doing it for either really, really cheap, or even in this case, one of my viewers had a pretty valid question. He'll do it for nothing, Glenn. Should I take him? What's he thinking?
Desperation.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of the times that, if you're in, that's another thing to be careful of, is that if you've got an agent that is just almost like a puppy dog, you feel going, give me your business, give me your business, I'll do whatever, give me your business. Is that what would frighten me if that was the case is that at the end of the day, when they achieve an offer for you, right, is that they wouldn't be working for you with the buyer saying, look, unfortunately, negotiating to get that, the absolute maximum dollar to the last $50 to the back wallet, right? They would be coming to you trying to punch you down to try and get this deal done, because what's happening is that they are just trying to get the deal done and not to try and get some commission, because they're in a mode of desperation, and that comes across. So they're always working to try and secure the deal, not trying to get you the best result.
So it almost sounds like it's a fine line between what you were saying before about enthusiasm versus over-enthusiastic, which in this case that you're describing might even cost you some dollars.
Absolutely. Well, there's enthusiasm and then there's desperation.